Phil. You're a Mr. Film guy.
Yeah. Well, as not a technology per se, but I use a lot of YouTubing and Vimeo work. So it is going out and having them find clips online, watching clips online, bringing them in and sharing with each other. So I do a lot of YouTubing with them. Also, I do encourage people to make samples themselves. You know, like you can explain to me or show me a shot of a close-up. Why don't you do a close-up and just send that in? You know, either as a photo or as a video. So people are using. I've had people in my classes who have like been in rock bands and things, and after we've gone through certain strategies and things, have gone off and made rock videos and share them with the class. And editing.
And probably some of your students are more tech savvy because they might be interested in that kind of stuff. I think there's a learning curve that I always try to be aware of, but for communication, when students do their speeches, they have to actually film themselves and they have to put it on YouTube and then they have to upload it. And there's a whole thing that they have to learn there. But other than that, I'm exploring Camtasia because I really like the idea of students being able to see what I'm doing when I'm trying to show them where to go on Angel. And I also like the idea of doing more prezzies that I can actually shoot on Camtasia so that they can, or PowerPoints that I can narrate. So that's a great tool. But also Skype, I think it's a basic thing, but I think it's a great technology just to be able to have those conversations and to have students be able to talk to one another. One of my extra credit assignments for the online class is to do a group presentation if they want to get together and do a group presentation. It's one of the options because some people are not in the Cedar Rapids or Iowa City area and they might not be able to do that. But being able to say, hey, well, now you guys can talk to one another and use Google Docs and share all this information. And I tell them this is your future. When you get into your jobs, you're going to be working with people that are elsewhere. So I like to connect it to the technology that they're going to have to use for their own lives.
I use Adobe Connect for my welcome videos just because I've taught courses with Adobe Connect, and I think it's pretty easy to be able to upload my own PowerPoints. I can also type there, and you can do a little bit of editing, and then it's very easy to put it into Angel, and I've never had a problem with the student being able to start the Adobe Connect and be able to watch it. And I use a lot of the VODs, and I know you use a lot of VODs. So I mean, we put up videos, and I was showing it. I actually use it in my face-to-face classes too, and I showed the students how easy it is. You just click on the link because we do everything in the background. We make sure we embed it. All they have to do is click on it, and a screen will pop up, and the video will begin, and it's easy for them to watch it.
Yeah, VOD is very good. I use my iPad a lot these days too. If I, again, see a difficulty in something, that an idea that they're working with, I'll go out and shoot it with my iPad real quick on the fly, because I also shoot with the regular high-definition camera, too. But if I'm like in my car and I go, hey, I'm going to get this, you know, and I'll edit it online as well in a Pinnacle or Avid app on iPad. So that's why
there's a lot of stuff.
Oh, there is.
And I think we kind of drive ourselves crazy because there's so much that we want to use. But I think one of the caveats for me when it comes to technology is to not use technology for the sake of technology and to just really think about how it enhances something for the students. But I like to challenge myself, so I do like to try stuff that is new. TED Ed is really interesting, where you can flip videos and have the students do answer questions based on that video, and it's kind of nice because it's hands-off, but it's all really nicely contained. So there's a lot of stuff that can be new and exciting, but my question is always, how does this make it better?
Right, the technology is there to facilitate.
Not the other way around.
Not to be a toy that is a piece of glitz.
Yeah, I would just recommend start with like one or two and get comfortable with it, because the last thing you want is to start to have a lot of student complaints that they can't use it, and you actually don't know that technology that well, and you can't really help them troubleshoot. So, you know, I just stick with like 2 or 3 that I know very well, and I know some of these other programs that people use, but you know, if you get something that works very well, that's what I would just
stick to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best advice for anybody who's coming to teach online, is start small and build.
Yes.
You don't have to have the whole pie at first.
Yeah.
All of us grew. Our classes became more sophisticated as we developed.
But being comfortable with it is a key issue because the minute something goes wrong, you're going to be the tech support and everybody's going to be contacting you. And if you just drive them to somebody else and say, well, call the help desk, then I think you lose a little bit of credibility. Like you shouldn't be using this if you don't know what you're doing. And I think they're right. You owe them to know what you're doing.
But don't be afraid to use the help desk either. If it's an issue that you can't fix on Angel, then it needs to go out there.
Yes, we're not experts.
Yeah, we can't fix certain things in Angel.
Although Angel's pretty good, but it's
well, we're actually experts, but we're not going to tell you how to be. So.
I think it's good too to get them used to multiple browser platforms.
Yeah.
Just in case one doesn't work for a certain thing, go to another browser to see if it works there.
Yeah, and you can keep a log of things that have gone wrong in the past so that you can always refer back to that. And you know, and of course, talk to your IT team and say, you know, this is going on again and again and again. Maybe it needs to be fixed. But if you keep a log of things that might be happening, you can always refer to that for a quick draw.
And I would say also, if you make your own videos and stuff, they don't have to be perfect. Don't sit there and just keep on, you know,
don't nitpick.
Nitpick though. I mean, just do it and just post it, because the students occasionally like to see that we're actually human and we make mistakes.
Right.
I think they appreciate that.
And then taking advantage of this studio that we're sitting in as well is something that's available for people to use.
Yeah, you can actually create these really professional videos, but all you have to do is just put the time in to think about what you want to do.
Yeah, VOD them.
Yeah.